friend, thanks for coming and check this video. That is a tutorial for the Apple Motion. That is we're gonna make it today. We're gonna make it this one, and that is sweeping with a mask. Is easy to make it, as it has some layer. We're gonna go through that and make it together. Let's get it started. We're gonna go in for the Apple Motion and open the one new project. First, we're gonna go in for the delete those one on the list. We just need a one group, and I'm gonna call it this one as a lead, or you can call it whatever you like. We're gonna go in for the tools, and I'm gonna drag choose the line, and I'm gonna go in for the press the shift key and drag it around here up to the here. Depend on your size, what size do you want to make it. Just want to drag it here, and I'm gonna go in for the inspector. Make sure you put the start cap as a none and the run cap as a none too. Those two is really important. And make a width to the a little bit bigger. I reckon it's 130 is okay. I'm gonna go in for the first, we're gonna go in for the offset this one with the last point offset or first point offset. I'm gonna offset this one on here, right? I'm gonna go in for the first, we're gonna go in for the keyframe. I'm gonna go in a little bit forward to 10 frame, and I'm gonna put the last point offset, and going for the 1 and 10. I'm gonna put it on the 0. Oh, it's better to work it at I just want to delete this one. Just put it on the like a 0 on the first last point offset, 10 frame, and I'm gonna go in for the 1 second and the 10 frame. I'm gonna put it on the this one on the 100%. We're gonna open the keyframe editor and play with this one now. I'm gonna select it and going for the Bezier, and I just want to drag this one a little bit here, a little bit rush to come in, and I just want to go in for the last one, just find this one and put it here. As you can see here, a little bit rush to come in. Just want to go in for this is because I play with the keyframe editor. I'm gonna put it on the 0. Now it's fixed. Now we have a one keyframe here. We're gonna make it easy. We're gonna go in for the end of the, because we're gonna this one is gonna be like a keyframe out 2. We're gonna go in for the end and press this one as well, and I'm gonna keyframe it out as well. And I just want to go in for the keyframe and just play with this one Bezier again, and just want a little bit play with this one and play with, make sure your line is that is pretty okay. Now we're gonna go in for the next step. Next step, we need to make a mask for this one. What we're gonna do, we're gonna duplicate this one. We're gonna call it as a mask. I'm gonna first one, we're gonna call it upper, and we're gonna, this one is mask upper. I'm gonna go in for the new group. I'm gonna drag it up to the end onto the new group. I'm gonna call it this one as a mask group, And that is for now is being done. We're gonna go in for the keyframe. Is already been keyframe. As you can see here, mask upper, mask upper, right? That's we're gonna call is exactly same as that one. We're gonna change the color of the lead for the different color. We're gonna go in for the. I just want to choose this one, whatever you like. You can choose it. Because of the like a mask is upper above the layer of the original one, we're not gonna see the upper here. We're gonna move a one keyframe on the mask. Each of them is one keyframe forward and backward. That is gonna be fix the issue. Oh, a little bit. One keyframe is not enough. I think so. And I'm gonna go in for the one more keyframe. And still we couldn't see the upper mask too. Keyframe this one now is been appear a little because of the I need to make a move it a little bit forward. That is the shoulder blue one underneath. Just want to move it back there. And that is pretty much nice. I just want to quickly go a little bit forward to a little bit more on this one. Yep, now is okay now. Now we have a really nice here. And I'm gonna go in for the next step. Next step, we're gonna go in for the choose our lead upper, and we're gonna put the add image mask. And I'm gonna go in for the drag our mask that we made it before under the source. And we're gonna go in for the mask play mode to the subtract. As you can see here, we have a really nice, it's coming up. We're gonna fix this issue is like a rectangle around here later on. Let me going forward, I'm gonna go in together with the layer, lower layer as well. That is pretty much done for now, except the last one. Last one, we're gonna play with the last one too to be, this one is show us as well. Just wanna go in for the keyframe a little bit forward. Just wanna, now it's been up here too. A little bit, a couple of keyframe if you move a mask upper a little bit backward or forward is gonna be show us. Depend on the last point offset that you make it or first point offset that you make it. And that is for now is done. We're gonna go in for the next layer. Let me fix this issue as well. Now we have this one here, but as you can see here, we have a one rectangle around the mask, right? We're gonna go in for this issue. We need to make our mask a little bit on the scale, a little bit big, like 106, depend on the what's your a little bit. Still, it has a sum. We're gonna put it on the 108%. The issue is gonna be fixed. Now we have a really sweeping and the sweeping out, and this one here is sweeping out too. We just want to go in for the next step, make a lower one, and we're gonna go in for the duplicate upper as a duplicate here. I just want to delete the mask, and I just want to go in for the call it as a lower. And we're gonna go in for the move it below this one. I'm just going for the properties, and we're gonna move it below that this one, depending on how much you want it different between those. And as you can see here, is exactly same thing, but we're gonna need it doing the opposite, from the right to left, not from the left to right. I just wanna go in for the shape again. I'm gonna reset the last point offset, and we have a one thing here. I reckon it's better to get a little bit closer to this one. I just want to go for the properties and the play with the uh, Y position for the a little bit close to each other. It's gonna be making more noise. At this time, we're gonna keyframe the lower rectangle that we make it on the first point offset. We're gonna reset this one and last point offset, and I'm gonna reset we're gonna go in for the first point offset. I'm gonna put it on the here somewhere. After this animation is finished, first animation is finished, I'm gonna put it on the uh, first point offset on the 100%. I'm gonna put a keyframe here, going for 2 seconds and 11 frame. We're gonna go in for this one, put it on the 0. And I'm gonna go in for the keyframe and choose this one, choose all, and I'm gonna go in for the Bezier, and I'm gonna drag this one here and drag this one here. Make sure this it's a bit here, a little bit rush to come in, and that's it. We're gonna go in for the I'm gonna finish the lower band before finish the upper band. I'm gonna go in for the keyframe, put a keyframe here, and I'm gonna go in for the here before the next keyframe. I'm gonna put it on the 100%, and I'm gonna go in for the show keyframe editor and choose those two, and I'm gonna go in for the Bezier. A little bit play with this one. Don't try to play with this one, but don't move with this one a lot, right? The middle line, make sure you put it a little bit straight, because it's gonna be effect on the. Gonna play with this one as well, and it should be okay. And I'm gonna close the keyframe for now. I'm gonna go in for this one is not getting 100%. I just want to play with it 100%. And for sure, it's no, it's not too bad. Leave it like that. And I'm gonna duplicate the lower one and put it on the here, and I'm gonna drag it to the mask group. Sorry, I'm gonna call it as a mask lower and mask lower. And I'm gonna go in for the choose our lower and add an image mask. We're gonna put it as a source mask lower 2. As you can see here, we can't do anything. We're gonna change it, add blend mode to the subtract. It doesn't show anything. We're gonna move it a little bit with the mask that we make it a little bit to give us the good animation, a little bit backward, and I think so that is good for now. If they move it a couple of frame, should be work. As you can see here is a couple of frame that is work mover. It's we have a really nice sweeping, and for the like a the frame that we make it on the around the kind of the frame, we're gonna go in for the mask lower. We're gonna go in for properties and put it this one at 108%. Should be gone by now. And this is for the result. The lead is finished for now. We're gonna go in for the next step. We're gonna go in for make a one more group, and this group is called as a text. I'm gonna call it as a text. I'm gonna choose our text, and I'm gonna put it on here. And for example, I'm gonna put it on the subscribe, and just wanna go in for. I'm gonna put it at the beginning. Put it at the I at the beginning. Start at the beginning. Should be okay. And I'm gonna go in for the next one. I'm gonna put it on the around here. And I'm gonna put it under this one here. Just wanna go in for the then. And let's we have a one issue here. Need more frame for the lower mask to be now should be okay. I think so. This has a one need a more frame to move it to show the because it doesn't show it a little bit forward. Now it's fixed now. A little bit move this one forward. That is fixed now. Just want to put it the second text that we make it on here at the beginning, and I'm gonna play with the properties, going for the play with the y to put it in the middle, and just want to put it the same for that one too. Later we play with the other one is for the subscribe as well. I just want to go in for that one, and this one is being fixed too. Just make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go in for the drag it onto here. Maybe bigger, sometimes here. And I'm gonna go in for the choose the Danny, and the Danny is big too. And should be okay for now. And that is for now is finished. We're gonna go in for the adjustment is finished. We're gonna go in for the masking too, because this one need a masking. I'm gonna go in for the text first. Subscribe text. I'm gonna choose it and put a add image mask. We're gonna go in for the same image mask that we make it. That is for the upper. We're gonna go in for the drag our upper here, and as you can see here, when the like this one is been here, is coming, the sweep it in is gonna be the subscribe is being shown. And then we're gonna go in for the Danny, we're gonna go in for the same too. We're gonna go in for the add image mask, and I'm gonna go in for the lower. I'm gonna drag the lower here or drag the lower here too. Doesn't matter. Both of them is working. Drag it here or drag it as a source. And this one is working too. Pretty much nice, and that one is done. That is for final now. One more thing that's gonna add it for that one. I'm gonna go in for the choose our text, and I'm gonna go in for the library behavior uh, text sequence, and I'm gonna go in for the add this frightening on the here on the subscribe, and one more thing on the Danny. Let's make it a little bit more fun. And if you're not happy with this one, you can go in for the inspector and going for the behavior, and to change it this one as well if you like. Add a parameter if you want, and that is for now. Before the share on the final cut, we need to do the something on it, because first we're gonna go in for the put a one the optional here, press the when the like animation is finished, we're gonna go in for the press shift M to make a marker, and the edit marker, and they're going for the building optional, and I'm gonna select apply, and before the animation start for the end, we're gonna go in for the shift N, and going for the edit marker, and I'm gonna go in for the build dot optional too. That is the if the time is being extended, the animation in time and animation out time, it doesn't affect on the Final Cut Pro. As I said to you on the previous lesson too, it doesn't affect it. Now we're gonna go in for the a little bit give a user a little bit kind of the that can change like some of the parameter. We're gonna brush color. If the user want to change a brush color, easy for the user to use to change a brush color as well. I'm gonna go in for the, but we don't need to publish a two, one for this lower and one for the upper. We're gonna go in for the publish one of them, and then we're gonna go in for the another one, and choose the parameter, and I'm gonna go in for the link behavior, and as a source we're gonna go in for the upper, put it on the here, and we're gonna go in for the object shape fill, let me to check outline, object shape outline brush color. Or this is linked to the upper, but we don't need to as much as if I change this one to the yellow, you know, as you can see, yellow is both is changed to the yellow, right? Gonna come back to the before, my favorite color. And next one, we make sure that like upper is been published. Now I publish it already. Now we're gonna go in for the do the some of them with the text as well. For the text is been same too. You can publish both, but I reckon it's better to publish one of them and link one of them to the another one. I'm gonna choose the subscribe, publish this one, and I'm gonna go in for the Danny's text, and I'm gonna go in for the add a parameter behavior link, and I'm gonna drag the subscribe to here, and I'm gonna go in for the style face color all. If I change the color of the subscribe, to the different color like a red, the bottom one is being automatically changed too. You don't need to publish it two of them. I'm gonna come back to the white again, and we're gonna go in for next step. We're gonna give it, I'm happy to publish some of them under this one too. Publish this one, subscribe, and publish the font as well, size of the font. And if you want to publish it, don't need it. If you want, you can publish it tracking and the line spacing. And that is for the subscribe. And I'm gonna go in for the Danny. I'm gonna do the same too. Publish this one. Font is been publish, and the line spacing is published too, and tracking is being published too. As a project, when you come into the project, we have a those one too. But we need to change the color to the lead. Sweeping, and this one is sweeping color, and this one is gonna be text color, and the text upper, and this is text lower, or maybe lower text, and that this is upper text. I just want to call it as upper text. And that's it for now. I'm gonna Command S. I'm gonna go in for the Z tutorial and put it on the sweeping. I'm gonna go in for the publish it. Now we are in the Final Cut Pro. We dragged our sweeping that we make it now. As you can see here, all of the publish it parameter is being coming on here. You can change the color, or even you can change this one sweeping, and it's completely up to you. Now if we extended this one to the bigger size, because we should make it like a, that is, the animation time is not being changed unless we uncheck the those tick, because we give a user option to like a use it as a like your own or change it, right? Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope so added value to you. If you add a value to you, please smash the like button. That's the only way that you can support me. And subscribe to my channel if you like to learn about more emotion. And if you like to access to this file of the project, I'll leave it in my Discord channel. Feel free to join it to my Discord. I'll leave a link in the description, and join to my Discord and download this file as well. And see you next time, guys.